one cell after another. And then it was done billions of times, over millions of years. There's 10 great things we said about God. The onlyness of God. There's only God. The oneness. The allness. The variety of the creation. What are there, 7,000 or 8,000 different kinds of birds? 7,000 or 8,000 different kinds of insects? Billions of people on this planet? And it's still going. The Big Bang reportedly is what, 4.3 billion years? And life didn't come along until, what, the last million or two or so, 3 million or so? You can throw out these numbers because what difference does it make if you're off a million or a billion? What difference does it make? What's another billion? That's one kind of meditation, 40 of those, at least once a day. Humor, smiles, laughter. Personality, no two alike, everyone different. Sleep, oh, what a grand creation that is, sleep. Rejuvenation, oh, that's a beauty. The astronomical distances, the stars, how far, 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 far away they are. And yet the tiny, 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 10 to the minus 40. Tiny, tiny. The use of integers. It's one atom of oxygen and it's 2 atoms of hydrogen. And it makes something beautiful. A molecule of water. The use of the integers. The periodic table of elements. I look at it this way, there's only one element and the rest are all combinations of hydrogen, aren't they? What great things can you think that God does? How about color? This jacket has just about all the colors, not the shades and hues. Those are almost innumerable, although they're not. They're definite numbers. You know, frequency and wavelength, they all each have a different number. But there's red. Don't you love it? Orange, oh, that's a beauty. Yellow, oh, I love it. And blue, and all kinds of blues. Powder blue, and royal blue, and navy blue, and green. Look at all of the greens. I should have put green before blue. Bottle green, pistachio green, lime green, Kelly green, forest green, and those purples. Don't you love those purples? Lavender, lilac, and deep purple. Okay, ad infinitum. The glories of God. Once a day, think about 40 of them at least. What's another kind of meditation? Born alive and healthy. Food, clothing, and a home. Freedom and independence. No catastrophes. No weather catastrophes. No automobile accidents. Terrible one this morning. No diseases. Terrible one going on now. The virus. The coronavirus. No house on fire. And in this case, 92 years old, no doctors and no medicine. Catastrophes. No doctors, no medicine. No robberies. No assaults. No broken bones. No injuries. Born alive and healthy. Food, clothing, and a home. Freedom and independence. No catastrophes. Finances. Here in America, some money. Education. Here in America, free. Careers. Jobs. Spouses. Spouses' jobs. That's another form of meditation. The daily blessings. What do you think of this? Does it any help? Is it telling you anything new? No, it isn't. It's telling you something you already know. You know all this. But what it is doing is reminding you. Disinterring it. Reminding you. What other kind of meditation? The spin of the earth. You're given another 24 hours this day. You're given, we'll say, 14 hours of daylight to help others, to create, to add to the universe, to keep it going and glowing and growing. The spin of the earth, and then another 10 hours to sleep. Electromagnetism, the grand force. The sun up there keeping the home fires burning. Where does this energy come from? Mostly from the sun. The universe, the spin of the earth, electromagnetism, heat, light, the tilt of the earth giving us this beautiful summer day, and all the other beautiful days in the year. The earth's trip around the sun. We're over halfway now. Being July 8th, we're over halfway. And all the time we're rotating, and all the time we're revolving. Isn't it grand? The spin of the earth. The electromagnetic spectrum that we just talked about. Heat. The waves of heat. The television waves, the radio waves. The microwaves. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, the ultraviolets, the X-rays, the gamma rays. The spin of the earth. Temperature. Oh, very important. We can live in only a certain bracket of temperature, and we're provided with that bracket. God our Maker doth provide for our wants to be supplied. God our Maker doth provide, for our wants to be supplied. So there we are. It's very simple, isn't it? I think Elyssa's supposed to call us. I guess it's okay if she doesn't, because she'll come back and bring a video, and the video will tell you about the museum. Hello? Hello?
Hi, Glendora.
Well, hi there, Elyssa.
How are you?
100%, and how are you, my dear?
Oh, I'm doing well.
You always
I'm
seem
here
to
in the
do
museum.
Yes, you always seem to do well. Tell me about the museum, would you?
Well, it's surrounded by blackberries at the moment.
No, really?
There are a lot of blackberries growing.
Oh, delicious. Have you tried them?
Yeah.
Are they okay?
Oh, I haven't tried one, but I will.
The museum, folks, is on the Elyssa Kill. That's a Dutch word for stream. And are you looking at columns 1 through 10 right now?
No, but I can bring the camera inside.
Oh, you've got a picture of the beautiful green outside?
Yep. I got a little view of the outside, yep.
Before you go in, would you have time to show them where the Elyssa Kill is?
Sure.
Here's how you do it. You face the door of the museum,
Uh-huh.
and to your right hand, Elyssa, is the Elyssa Kill. I don't think you can see it because it's so grown up.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It is a little bit overgrown.
But you know, folks, you could go from our backyard down the Elyssa Kill and go to the museum, right, Elyssa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going inside now.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, with God we go. Go. To spread the joy of life. Okay, Elyssa. We win each day.
So, is column 1 to the left or to the right?
That's to the right, dear.
To the right. So here's column 1. And you see, it goes 6 boxes down. It goes back all the way to the end. It's dark on the camera.
Yeah, so will you be able to do anything with that, honey?
That's a tough question. I'm not sure because there aren't a lot of windows in here.
There are none. There's 2 holes in the roof that are kind of nice.
There are 2 what?
There's 2 views. There's 2 round, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're so far back.
Yeah, that's right, dear. Well, just go ahead and just walk down and show them columns 11 through 20.
Okay. Should I open the columns up?
Well, why don't you open up 1 or 2, one that they can see?
Okay.
All right, let's see what's in that column.
In
Mostly,
column 1, row 1, there on the box it says Seed Supplies, and inside there are also DVD archives.
okay. Most of it, Elyssa, should we tell the folks, is videos, right?
Yeah.
And audio tapes, right?
Yeah.
And the legal papers for the lawsuit standing up for public access TV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you're doing fine. Why don't you go down to column 11? Tell us what's in the row 1 of column 11.
Okay, so then I'm gonna.
Your transmission is very good here. We can hear you very plainly.
Okay. Eleven is files.
Files,
2016 and Joy Books.
2015, and Joy Books.
Yes.
Joy Books are the old journals that we used to keep in handwriting, telling the joys of living. Thank you, Elyssa.
No problem.
And now next you go from column 21 to 30, and that's probably way too dark, isn't it?
Column 21 through 30. Yeah, it is dark.
Can you see at all that little chest of drawers that my daddy made all by himself with his little hands?
Let's see.
Well, they were big hands, really. It's all red, white, and blue. Can you see it at all on camera? Probably not.
No, unfortunately you can't.
Well, folks,
Here's one wall, here's one. We can't really see those either.
okay.
It's dark back here.
I'll describe it, Elyssa. It was cigar boxes. It's all made from cigar boxes. Can you believe that? Is there anything on the walls?
There are some pictures on the wall, yeah.
Are there any, you know, the back wall? Is there anything?
Back wall?
Yeah, there's a
No,
bed.
not really. There's one calendar.
Oh, one calendar. Oh, yeah. And there's a bedroll, isn't there?
A what?
A
Yeah.
bedroll,
Mm-hmm.
rolled up mattresses. And then what is there after that? After the mattresses, what's that?
Then it looks like a rug or a blanket.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. And under that blanket, is there a great big TV set?
No.
No.
TV set? Oh, yeah, maybe. No, I don't see one.
Is there the box that the DV Pro came in that will duplicate 6 DVDs simultaneously? Is that there? Under the blanket?
No, I don't see it. I see an empty space.
Oh, okay. Now you're down to rows 31 to 40, aren't you? Going the other way? Are you at columns? I should say columns, 31 to 40.
Yeah.
And once
They're a little bit in the dark, but...
okay, can you decipher anything in column 30?
Yeah, on column 30, it's files from June 2017, and underneath is a box with an Epson printer inside, or the box the Epson printer came in, maybe.
Oh, good. Oh, good, good.
DVD diaries at the bottom of that column.
What diaries, dear? DVD?
DVD diaries.
Oh, yes.
So those were personal diaries, and they are related to the show.
They are, and they are, all of the discs are 6 hours long. Each disc is 6 hours long, Elyssa. And so now you're down to 31 to 40. What's in column 41, honey? We're almost at the end. There are 45.
Oh, one is empty.
Oh, good, empty. That's good. Because as a
There's 2 and 41. Sorry, go ahead.
oh, thank you. As the museum expands, folks, you're going to fill up those empties. Go ahead, Elyssa. You were saying?
In column 42, column 41, row 1, row 2, is mother, and it says not full.
My mother's, yes, my darling mother's keepsake, Edna Leathers Folsom.
And then underneath that, row 3, column 31, says recent 1999, and then it says fake money.
Oh, yeah, fake
And
money.
it's scary sound.
Yeah, there's a lot of fake money over there, isn't there?
Yeah. Then underneath says Joy Books.
Joy Books.
And files 1993.
Diaries and files of 1993.
Underneath that, it says Glendora versus Cablevision 1995. Do you remember when that one was over?
Oh, yes, yes. Cablevision took Glendora's program off the TV because they didn't like what she said, and you can't do that in public access, Elyssa, because public access is free speech, and you cannot editorialize any public access producer. And so we took them to court, and the court says, put the program back on TV. And it has been ever since. Well, thank you for that. And what's next?
No problem. Next is column 32, and the top it says wood.
Wood, yeah, wood. We use the wood, pieces of wood to hold the columns up straight and say attention. Put them at attention.
Next is camera boxes,
Yup.
and then I see physics work maybe.
Physics, yes, physics and love. Glendora wrote 3 volumes of physics books on equations for love. Equations for love. Love is a
What
force.
inspired you to write that?
God, just the idea of communing with God and with people and passing it all on and getting people to understand that love is a force. It can be measured, and it's just more knowledge about God, I guess, Elyssa.
Yeah.
Thank you for the good question.
Yeah. Then I see underneath that DVDs return 2011.
Yes, when the TV stations play the program on DVDs, they would return the DVDs and their own file in the museum.
Yeah.
Well, Elyssa,
And
go ahead.
oh, there's more Joy Books, 2014, 2016.
Well, you're doing a great job telling us what's there.
Good. What's this then?
I don't see how you can handle a camera and a cell phone and look into boxes. You're an octopus, right? How many hands do you have?
Well, the camera's on the tripod, like you suggested.
Oh, okay.
So that makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, but, well, I respect what you're doing.
Good. And then the last box in that column is Files, Museum, 2006, Joy Books, 2015.
Yep, we all know what those are.
Nice. And then the last couple, the last 3, there's some empty boxes in column 43. And there's some infrequencies. What does that mean?
It means files.
It's 2016.
It's a files, Elyssa, that you infrequently refer to.
Oh, okay.
So they're over in the museum instead of being in the Happy House 3, which is where we are now. You and I are in the Happy House 3. Elyssa is in the museum.
And then I see DVDs returned by TV stations 2010.
Good?
More DVDs returned
Yes.
by TV stations from 2010.
Yes.
And then it looks like on the very bottom there, VHS returns. And it says 311. Would that be 2011?
Offhand, I would say yes.
Yeah. People are still taking VHS tapes then?
Yes. And then on the topmost box is office supplies, isn't it?
Yeah, on column 44.
Yeah.
One is office supplies. And there I see the mothballs too.
Oh, okay. I love the little mice, but mice...
Drop a mothball in the top boxes.
Yes, please. I would put some in the in a top box of the first column. I would skip 3 columns and then go down and put some mothballs in the third box down.
Okay, sounds good.
And so forth all the way around.
Okay.
Well, I think you did a wonderful job.
Oh, good. All right. Should I let you go?
Yes, let me go and let me tell you that we respect how adroit you were, how dexterous you were to bring this
So good.
picture to us. Just one last thing. What is your general impression of the museum? Its value and whatever. What's your general impression of it?
Well, I think it's nice. I think it's nice how you have things organized. It would be cool next time maybe I'll bring some kind of flashlight so that we can see the other end of it, because I would like to have a shot that shows the perspective
Yeah, yes.
a little bit better.
Yes. Yes, if it were, the museum used to be in an open field and you could see the whole thing, but now everything over there is so pretty with the trees that it shuts out the
Right,
light.
it took me a minute to find it because I knew that it was green, but then all the actual greenery obscured it a little bit. So
Well, thank you for such a good job, dear Elyssa. This is
no problem.
this is Elyssa Blakeman McLean, right?
Yes.
All right. You want to say goodbye to your people?
Bye bye, everybody. I'll see you back at the house.
Okay, back at Happy House 3. Bye, Elyssa.